In the summer of 2023, British Columbia was burning. In the Shuswap, a fire that began with a single lightning strike grew into one of the most destructive blazes the region had seen, and it was headed straight for a sawmill. The Interfor mill at Adams Lake sits on a 204-acre site near Chase. It's one of the largest sawmills in the province, and hundreds of local jobs depend on it. The fire started on July 12th. Within weeks, it merged with a second blaze to become the Adams Lake Complex fire. On the night of August 18th, a sudden wind shift pushed the flames toward the mill, and the evacuation order went out. But the crews at Adams Lake had been getting ready for years. After a close call in 2017, they thinned the forest above the mill and cut fire guards into the hillside, one of them nicknamed the Palisades. As the 2023 fire closed in, they emptied the yard, shipping out lumber and hauling away logs, hog fuel and shavings. Then they turned on the water. FireBozz water cannons threw up a vapor dome across the whole site. The humidity got so high, the crews started calling it the rainforest. Around the perimeter, the crew paid out a FireBozz wet line. On their weather meters, humidity inside the zone climbed from 38 to 50%, and the temperature dropped below the forest around it. When the fire passed, the mill was still standing. Officials had marked the site a safe zone, and satellite imagery showed it holding while the forest around it burned. The FireBozz water cannons had held the line. In Interfor's own case study, the verdict was just 5 words. The FireBozz water cannons saved our mill. And it worked well enough that Interfor expanded its FireBozz investment across its divisions in the USA and Canada, including its Molalla division in Molalla, Oregon. The system they used is built to move fast. A FireBozz unit weighs about 64 pounds. One person can still carry it in and have it running in under a minute, with a spray diameter of up to 300 feet, and a full 360-degree rotational spray range. Daisy chain several together, and you extend the wet line across an entire facility. Firebreak Wildfire Alliance connects facility owners with FireBozz systems and the resources to build a wildfire readiness plan. Head to joinfirebreak.com and book a 15-minute Zoom consultation for your facility and see what readiness could look like before the next fire season.